Well, David, Governor Dewhurst, as always, he's a big fan of yours.
That's right.
Talked about the budget shortfall, says the end of the day. In fact, after, says the end of the day, what? $4 billion plus or minus 20% offered to buy you dinner if he was wrong.
Yeah,
so
and
that's a good deal.
I don't think he accepts the idea yet that the only way to get to $20 billion is to bring in some revenue, some fees. They've done it before, Gary. And what I didn't get him to say, which you can address, is why it is that we're not looking for a little bit more to come into the state of Texas, given our service needs, and that our state wealth at close to $1 trillion is taxed presently at about a 4% rate.
Well,
that brings in no money, and other states are at 7-8% of their state product. So we're way behind.
Well, that's kind of a false analogy, but it is true that our tax system is not functioning the way it should. It's also true we're not bringing enough money from gas taxes, primarily because people like me drive fuel-efficient cars that don't buy as much gas, so you don't get as much gas tax coming in, which affects the budget for transportation. So part of the thing that the legislature ought to do is take a look at how we do things in terms of raising revenue and where it comes from and how it's allocated, which is what they're going to do. They're going to deal with allocation, but they're not ready to do the other thing yet. And so
the wealthy people in this country, many, some live here at $250,000 and up, just received a huge reward from Barack Obama. So there's money here that's going to be spent on yachts and cars that ought to be helping educate kids, but Mr. Dewhurst probably doesn't have the courage to go get it.
The first thing we need to do is take a hard look at the budget and where we're spending money unnecessarily. I'm glad to hear they're doing that, and hopefully we can find money to spend by saving money where we shouldn't spend.
Class warfare is what I'm looking for.